Has enough been done to keep the nation's capital and state capitals, for that matter, safe, in your estimation?
Well, yes. It looks like the entire national capital is really on a high alert, shutdown almost, in a way we haven't seen in previous inaugurals, but a necessary way given what happened on January the 6th. And different states have taken different security measures depending on the level of the intelligence they have as to what's anticipated there. So I think that we should have a very peaceful or uneventful, I'll put it that way, Inauguration Day.
Let's hope so. I remember back in 2009, as I know you do, a leaked internal Homeland Security report warned that right-wing extremism was on the rise and that it could lead to violence. Republicans at the time called loudly for you to resign. You did apologize for a portion of that report that said extremists may try to attract veterans. But when you look back at the main message of that assessment, what is your assessment now?
Well, I think the assessment was generally right then, and it's certainly been proven right over the succeeding years, and certainly during the past 4 years, and certainly during the past several weeks. We've seen a rise in these right-wing nationalist groups, fueled in part by social media and messaging via social media, and in fact on the 6th, in my view, incited by the president.
In the wake of the Capitol riots, you said that President Trump's response threw gasoline on the fire. You've said tonight it's partly his responsibility for what happened that day. Has he said anything that is, in your mind, helpful since? And what can Mr. Biden do to help calm the nation?
Well, he hasn't said what would be the most helpful, which is that he lost the election fair and square, and it is time for the peaceful transition of power, as is the great tradition of our country. He has said a few words about, well, we don't like violence, et cetera, but he hasn't recognized that some of this violence is fueled by what is known as the big lie, and he is the chief proponent of that.
And as far as President Biden or future President Biden, is it tone? Is it policy? Is it some combination of things? What can he do in the early going to calm us all down?
I think he should do as he's been doing during this period since November the 3rd. He's kept his eye on the big issues that affect Americans, the pandemic and the economy being the top two. He's prepared to act immediately upon assuming office to show that he is there now. He is in charge. He's going to be issuing a variety of executive orders. He's going to be proposing some major legislation, I understand, but he's going to do it in a Biden-esque way. He doesn't yell, he doesn't scream, he doesn't pound the table. He speaks, he listens, and he persuades.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.